Hello, 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 good people. Hello, good people. I am Dr. Hollie Kelly, and this is Dr. Kelly's perspective for October 24th, 2017 already. Okay, so I want to tell you about something that I just did a couple of weeks ago. Hey, Stephanie. I just did this, and I'm bringing it to your attention because if we are not purposely living, if we are not intentionally walking through this thing called life, we will mess ourselves up. You see, I've entitled this Perspective Check Your Assumptions. Someone asked me, hey, would you be willing to move back east for some other career opportunities? Immediately, hey cousin, immediately. Now, I didn't ask, I didn't check anything. Immediately I said, well, you know, we really like it out here. My husband, and I put that on Ira. Immediately I said, well, my husband has a client base out here, and I went on and then I said, you know what? Let me just check. I'll just ask him. I'll run it by him within the next couple of days. When I asked him, now this is somebody I have been married to for 30 years. And I asked him, and he said, yeah, if that's something you want to do, I'm supporting you out. We can move back there for a minute. I was in shock. I was in shock. But here's the whole point. Don't make assumptions. Too often we are making assumptions, and the problem with that is we will run with an assumption as if it is the gospel, hard concrete truth and facts, and we haven't checked anything. We're basing our decisions off an assumption. Making decisions. Okay, now listen, I'm talking about Hollie. Get up out of my life and check your own life. Pull out the mirror and ask yourself, when was the last time you ran with something without checking it? Well, I don't have to check everything because I know some people. I'm telling you. Thank you, Stephanie. I'm telling you, do not make the assumption. Check every assumption. The repercussions are great. Relationships have been broken and stayed in disrepair for years because we assumed we knew something about somebody. Well, I know them like the back of my hand. Okay. No, we really don't. We really don't. Ask the question. And a lot of that sometimes is because we're afraid of asking the question. See, that turns that mirror back to ourselves. It points back to us. We have to ask the question. Okay, we have to stop hiding behind, well, I know them, or the last time, as if we've never changed, as if we've never, grown up or grown into a different perspective. We cannot do that. The problem becomes we will run with it. We will make decisions based off an assumption without checking it. We will treat other people a certain way because we assumed, well, I knew his mama. I know their brother. I know his ex-wife. Okay, those are assumptions. And good morning, Marshall. And we create a whole lot of mess because we acted as if we knew something based off an assumption. We will make up a whole lot of stuff. We've got a whole lot of imagination going on here. And we will make up something and treat it like the gospel truth in a heartbeat. And we haven't checked anything. Again, I've been married to that brother 30 years. And out of my mouth, I said, oh, Ira's not going to want to move. And I didn't check with him on that. All I had to do was ask, and the answer left me in shock. It changed everything. Okay, it opens up a whole new world of opportunities and options when I checked, when I verified some things. So I'm just asking, you're running around here doing a whole lot of things, wearing yourself out and angry secretly at all the people, and they won't do anything, and they always get... You're making an assumption. You didn't ask anyone to help you. They made the assumption that you wanted to do it because you jumped your little hips in something and got busy, And you're over here angry at other people because you're tired. You're thinking they don't want to do. Everybody's making an assumption. I have a theory. And I could probably scratch the word theory, but that would be making an assumption. I just believe a whole lot of the mess that we have going on in our families, in our nation right now, is because people are assuming that they know someone. People are assuming that they will, because they thought it and their thought went unchecked, that that's just the way it is, that is reality, that is stone hard fact. And it's not. Good morning, Brian. Good morning, Bishop. So I'm going to have you, my challenge to you today is to think back. We probably don't have to go back that far because we're making assumptions and acting off of them every day. I'm going to have you check something that happened recently in your life or something that is going to happen today. And before you assume you know, before you assume you know the answer, before you assume you know what they're going to say, well, you don't know. I know that. I'm telling you. I'm challenging you. I'm challenging you because too often we walk through this thing called life like, ho-hum, and we just tiptoeing through the tulips, acting on assumptions without checking anything. Good morning, Eric. And so my challenge to you today is check your assumptions. Before you run off doing stuff, good morning, Margot. Before you run off doing things, before you make a decision based on, so just check yourself. We absolutely know what happens. And just in case you don't know, take that word assume. Okay, the breakdown is you make an ass out of you and me, and that's just that's just the truth. We can't just run and act off and decide and speak and treat people off of assumptions. We check, we're getting into trouble. Okay, I think a lot of the issues that we have in our families and in our nation are because we assume something about someone without checking it. Okay, that's true, Stephanie. Okay, so listen, that is my challenge to you on this terrific Tuesday. Don't you dare make a decision. Don't you dare treat someone based off of something that you assumed. Ask the question. Well, I don't really want to ask. Okay, see, that goes back to you. You are afraid. There's a little fear going on. There's a little intimidation going on within you. And we're putting that on other people. Wind that thing back. Wind it back and ask the question. Don't assume anything because we will blow it. And then, again, be angry at others because they got you doing stuff. No. That stuff is on us. Break that mirror out. Okay, that is it for me today. If I can assist you in any way, sometimes you need a third party speaking in your ear. If I can assist you and help clarify things that you're assuming, you know how to look me up, Hollie at drholliekelly.com. Thank you for joining me, and check yourself today. That's my challenge. Don't assume, check yourself. Until next time, take real good care of yourself. Hey, Baron Taylor. My mother used to say assumptions is the mother. Oh, Lord Jesus. Woo, your mama. Okay, that's another way to put it, Margot. Look, check your assumptions today.